we're back here at the Nexon Arena live. My name is Valdez. With me is Wolf tonight. We are doing the StarLeague here, first season of 2016. We just had Solar taking out Ragnarok in a best of 5. Ragnarok was able to push it to that 5th match there.
Yeah, but it didn't work out for him in the end. But now we're going to Dark versus Stats with ZBP. Dark considered to be by many the best Zerg in the world right now, and Stats, one of the top Rosses who's never been to a finals in Korea for an individual league, and he's never won one either. Of course, he's never been there, so he has no StarLeague titles ever. He's done well in Pro League. The same is true for Dark in some respects, but I have to say, I feel like Dark is better than he's ever been right now.
Yeah, he's really on his game. Just watch any of his past games, especially against Protoss.
7-1, oh my god.
Yeah, he's like the Solar version, except against Protoss instead of his own race, Zerg. Stats on the other hand, hasn't defeated the biggest names in the world. I mean, Patience gets out there. Hurricane is doing a bit better nowadays, but dropping a couple of sets there, he's not as pristine as some of these other players coming in here in terms of his record.
He lost a match to Keen, for example, which I think surprised a lot of people. And he's won the majority of his matches. The majority of the games he's played in total are PvPs. So he's basically gotten here off of Protoss versus Protoss. Because this is the winner's matchup, all these guys have played like less games than anyone who actually will make it to the second finals or the grand playoffs of this tournament. So, I mean, a lot of these players have made it off of just one matchup, like Ragnarok winning mostly ZBT, Stats winning mostly PvP, and Dark has won mostly ZBP, so he's looking to be the favorite in this matchup, but I think it could go either way because Stats is such an accomplished player, he's so smart, and he wants this. He wants that first title.
Well, guys, let's jump into an interview video with both of these players right now.
진짜 지난번에 경기할 때도 개인 리그 첫 8강이었는데 이렇게 4강까지 쭉쭉 올라가고 있어서 정말 기분이 좋아요.
긴장을 많이 했었는데 이 긴장 많이 한 상태에서 또 긴장이 확 풀리다 보니까 지금 좀 온몸에 힘이 다 풀리는 상태예요.
제일 아래요. 그냥 지금까지 만났던 형들보다 더 못하는 것 같아요. 그냥 느낌상.
뭐 보기에 따라 그렇게 느낄 수 있겠죠. 하지만은 막상 부딪혀 보면은 그게 아니란 걸 느끼실 거예요.
지금도 전승 중이잖아요, 제가. 그래서 저도 그냥 제 욕심으로는 전승 우승을 해보고 싶어서
그냥 딱 그 말을 들으니까 이 생각이 드네요. 아, 한번 흠집을 내야 되겠구나.
지금 종족 특성상 후반으로 가면 갈수록 토스를 못 이기는데 김대엽 선수는 이길 수 있을 것 같아요.
제가 그동안 4강에서 졌었던 상대들은 다들 좀 우승 경험도 있고 그런 상대들이었는데 박명우 선수는 제가 패자조로 보내드릴 수 있을 것 같아요.
그냥 3대0.
굉장히 좀 힘겨운 승리를 예상하고요. 3대2.
정말 16강, 8강 모두 정말 열심히 준비해왔는데 제 커리어 하이를 찍는 것만큼 더 열심히 준비해서 더 압도할 수 있는 경기력을 보여드리겠습니다.
저한테 큰 의미가 남는 이런 스타리그를 만들고 싶어요. 그래서 더 열심히 준비할 거고 팬분들도 많이 경기장 찾아주시고 그리고 저 응원 많이 해주시면은 더 큰 힘이 돼서 우승을 하는데 더 큰 힘이 될 수 있을 것 같아요.
김대엽 선수가 항상 4강에서 떨어지는 걸 제가 많이 본 것 같은데 이번에도 4강에서 떨어지실 겁니다. 김대엽 선수는 4강까지인 것 같아요.
박명우 선수 패자조 내려가셔가지고 힘겹게 다시 올라와서 저한테 다시 져주세요.
So, interesting words exchanged between those two players. More respectful trash talk, I have to say. Maybe these guys don't know each other too much, but Dark was very honest, saying stuff like, I'm going to 3-0 this guy. It seems like he loses every single round of 4. He just seems like a round of 4 player to me.
Yeah, that's what he said, and you know, he wants to continue the trend of Stats not making it out of, you know, the round of 4. Those Stats also very aware of the fact that this is one of his weaknesses. This is kind of like his highest point. But they both said they prepared like it was the most important thing to them, especially Dark, saying it was like the biggest thing he prepared for in his career.
Yeah.
So that's crazy to say, right? I mean, that's like really deep. He's been to Keswick Cup finals. He's
a couple of times, actually, right? He's done a lot in Korea, but he's looking for a big win. One of these Premier Leagues. He wants to win an SSL, a GSL. He wants to be one of these guys that's known for a long time as one of the best, if not the best Zerg for any given year.
Well, the map is Laralac Crest that we're jumping into here, Valdez, for game number 1 for the ZVP. Do you have a clear favorite?
Yeah, I'd have to give it to Dark. Just the way he's trashing Protoss these days. Stats is a fantastic player, but amongst these two Titans, I'd have to give it to Dark. But let's jump into game number 1 right now. We're going into Laralac Crest between Dark and Stats. Here we are on Laralac Crest for game number 1 of the ZVP. Down on the bottom left in the red, the Zerg player. It is Dark.
And his opponent with a super fast probe scout. On the bottom right in blue, it is Stats. The KT Rolster Protoss. Now, would you actually say you think the KT Rolster jackets or the Samsung shirts, like the sweaters that we're under, better right now?
Samsung or SKT?
Samsung and KT. I mean, SKTs are good, but I'm like, these two are clearly the top two right now when it comes to pro gamer jackets in Korea.
I'd have to give it another look. I can't actually see Stats from here. He's on the other side, but I don't know. In general, in the past, I've definitely favored KT. I want to get a better look at what they look like right now.
Sure, I mean, it doesn't have to be your final answer or anything, but yeah, okay.
I need to do some more research, look at some of these jackets, see them on different players.
This is just one of those things that comes naturally to me. It's on my mind.
Yeah. First thing you think about is the sweaters.
Well, that's the second thing. The first thing I think about is the hair.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I think like about the 5th or 6th thing I think about is these two guys, play styles and stats and whatnot. I'm not going to get into what's in between, but yeah. So, at these positions, a lot of the time in the past, you and I talked about this actually last time we cast a PvZ, but a lot of the time in the past, Zerg players would be pretty upset with a position that's this close, right? Because they can, they're going to be pressured a lot harder by these early aggressive moves that Frost can put on, and Legacy of the Void's adepts that you usually see. But with just one gate, I don't think Dark's too is scared, and Dark's aggressive pressure with Lurkers and Hydra Roach is so powerful.
Yeah,
I'd be upset if I'm Stats in these positions.
And, don't even stop it there. He's making 7 Roaches right now.
Yeah, actually, as it turns out.
We do have the Mothership Core out, and a couple of Adepts, a 3rd one, and maybe even a 4th one should be available by the time these Roaches do get here. We do see a nice SimCity being set up by Stats now. There is only one pylon over here, though.
That's the weak point of the wall. If he breaks the pylon, he breaks Stats, because that's going to be the overcharge location he's going to go through. That's why the changes to the way Photon Overcharge works in Legacy, in my opinion, is really cool, because it actually allows more counterplay. And because he's rushing out this Resonating Glaive so quickly, that's all the money he's put in. He only has 3 Adepts right now. 14 Lings are on the way, and he's just going to burst that pylon down. The second one is almost ready, but he might just walk past it.
Yeah, second pylon is up, and I think Stats is beginning to know what's going on here. Dark immediately going for that one pylon in the wall. Stats not even able to overpower the other one, and look at this. Roach is just getting in. Finally, the overcharge does come down. There's nothing powering these gates.
And now he's just going to kite his way back. More Lings coming across the map right now. And with nothing powering these gateways, he can't even reinforce his units here. The second overcharge is being used on that pylon to the top side of the map, but it's not in range. Now he's just going to go ahead and hit these Adepts with his Ravager, take out this pylon to unpower these gateways. Again, warp gate research isn't even done. They look, they're in stasis, they're like in mid-warp. They're not even finished. Roach is now in the main base.
Yeah,
he's
look
making
at
more
this.
links.
Yeah, there's no way for him to stop these units from getting in. He can shut down this pylon, and once he does, no more resonating glaives, no more units.
And he doesn't even have any probes in the natural, so he can't even make any pylons to make units. Okay, he has one probe that just popped out. He's literally unable to produce. Look at his money. Yeah. He's done. It's over. GG.
Wow, what a fiery first game for Dark here, saying, okay, no nonsense. Let's get off to a big bang here in the series. GG.
Wow.
Nice little flick of the roach in the direction of Stats, saying, hey, I'm not fooling around today. This is my series to take.
As soon as he saw the early scouting probe, I think he knew that's what he was going to do. As soon as he saw that probe, he thought, okay, I know exactly where he spawned. I know exactly what he's doing. I know what build Stats likes. He's going to go 1 gate of depth. He was able to confirm 1 gate of depth with his Overlord Scout with a few lings that came across the map. He's like, okay, it's only 1 of depth. He saw the wall. He knew all I have to do is break that pylon and I win the game. That pylon unpowered the gates, and he could never get the gates powered, and that was Dark's strategy after that, was just stop the gateways. And then it doesn't matter how much money he has. Even doesn't matter if warp gate's done, the gates are halfway in warp gate mode.
Yep.
That's it.
I always said it about StarCraft 2. The best players that stick around for the longest times are the ones that can adapt to every different situation. It doesn't matter if you're a macro god or a multitasking genius, like someone like Innovation. If you can't adapt to the new styles, Legacy of the Void, or even just what your opponent's doing and having that ability to read what exactly he's going to do, just like you said, Wolf, I think that's right on the money. He knew exactly what Stats was going to do, and he's like,